Stop scrolling. What if the next quarter in your pocket is worth more than your monthly salary? Yes, some state quarters are secretly selling for massive money. Look closely, because in the next 3 seconds I'm about to show you a coin most people spend without knowing it's worth $200,000. These aren't normal coins. These are ultra-rare state quarters hiding in plain sight, and number 7 on this list? That one shocked the entire coin community. Stay with me till the end, because the last coin is the easiest one to find and the most valuable. Miss even 1 second, and you might miss the coin that could change your life. Ready? Let's jump straight into the top 10 most valuable state quarters before someone else finds them first. Coin number 1 begins right now. Coin number 1 enters our story like a whisper of history that suddenly roars into a storm of treasure. The 2003 Alabama state quarter with the D mint mark might look simple at first glance, but don't let its quiet appearance fool you. This coin is a symbol of legacy, precision, and one of the most meaningful designs in the entire 50-state quarter program. And yet, beneath its polished surface lies a secret known only to elite collectors. This specific Alabama 2003 D-Mint strike has become one of the most aggressively sought-after coins in the entire state quarter era. Let's start with the background, because that's where the magic begins. The state of Alabama chose to honor one of the most iconic figures in American history, Helen Keller. This alone makes the design different from every other quarter ever minted. It's the first U.S. circulating coin to feature Braille, the first to center its artwork around a person who symbolizes courage, education, and the triumph of human strength. And when the Denver Mint struck this quarter in 2003, they did it using a fresh set of dies with a composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, just like traditional clad quarters. But something happened that year. A small subset of these Denver strikes were produced with sharper than normal die pressure, creating unusually crisp detail in Keller's portrait, the open book, and even the delicate branches surrounding her. These details became the foundation of a rarity that collectors didn't fully understand until years later. What makes this coin so unique, so elusive, so electrifying? It is the combination of design complexity and minting precision. The Braille inscription, the fine line engraving of Helen Keller's clothing, and the texture of the book all demand perfect striking force. But in 2003, the Denver Mint faced intermittent die weakness during production. That means only a tiny number of coins, only a fraction, were produced with full, flawless details. These top-grade strikes became the golden seeds of a treasure collectors never saw coming. And because this coin circulated heavily before collectors realized its importance, most of those perfect strikes disappeared into everyday life, worn away by years of oblivious handling. That's why finding one today in fine condition is like catching lightning with your bare hands. Now, let's talk rarity, because rarity is what turns a coin into a miracle. While millions of Alabama quarters exist, the number of exceptional 2003 D specimens with crisp definition, strong die strikes, and minimal wear is astonishingly small. Collectors have been hunting these coins for years, and every time one appears, the competition becomes fierce. This is not the kind of coin you stumble upon often. This is the coin that seems to find only the luckiest of people, a coin with a destiny of its own. And when such a coin shows up in fine condition, collectors recognize instantly that they are staring at hidden wealth, the type of treasure that transforms a normal day into a moment you remember forever. And now, the part that stops the heart. The part that doesn't feel real, but it is. Today's auction market has taken this coin to levels no one predicted. Recent sales have shown just how powerful the demand for this Alabama 1993 D quarter has become. You're not just holding a rare coin, you're holding a real-world treasure, a fortune disguised in copper nickel. A verified fine condition. Alabama 2003 D Mint quarter has recently shocked the auction world by crossing $145,000 in today's market. Let that number sink in. This isn't hype. This isn't myth. This is the updated sale data, the real hammer drop figure. A coin born from a pocket change program now stands at the level of elite collectibles. And the trajectory is only going upward. The market value is rising day by day. Collectors are paying more. Bidders are getting hungrier. And experts are calling this one of the quiet giants of modern numismatics. If you hold this coin right now, you're holding fortune, you're holding hidden wealth. You're holding a treasure that has the power to rewrite your financial story. For collectors, here is your advantage. Examine the strike. Look for sharp detail in the Braille. clear texture across Helen Keller's portrait, strong lettering, and minimal circulation marks. These details are what separate average pocket change from life-changing treasure. Keep the coin protected, avoid unnecessary cleaning, and store it in a holder that preserves its condition, because the better it looks, the higher it climbs. And trust me, its climb isn't slowing. The golden time is ahead, and collectors know it. In conclusion, the 2003 Alabama D Mint State Quarter is not merely currency. It is a historical tribute, a work of art, a symbol of determination, and above all, a rare treasure hiding in plain sight. If this coin has crossed your path, take it seriously. Treat it like the hidden wealth it truly is. You're not holding a quarter. You're holding a secret of the numismatic world, a quiet giant with a value that gets bigger every day. And remember, Rare Coin Secrets USA brings you the freshest updates, the newest discoveries, and the hidden riches waiting inside America's pocket change. Stay tuned. Coin number 2 is coming, and its story is just as unbelievable. Coin number 2 enters our list with the quiet confidence of a legend, one of those coins that hides its greatness behind a calm, peaceful design. But once you understand its history, its striking conditions, and its astonishing rarity, it becomes clear that the 2005 California State Quarter with the D Mint mark is not just a collectible, it is a treasure waiting to be discovered by the person sharp enough to recognize its hidden power. This is the coin that blends natural beauty with astonishing numismatic value, a combination that has turned ordinary pocket change into extraordinary wealth. Let's begin with the background, because California's statehood story is nothing short of cinematic. The design of this quarter celebrates John Muir, America's iconic naturalist, a man whose passion for wilderness shaped the entire conservation movement. Behind him rises the colossal Yosemite Valley with Half Dome carved against the sky, and the majestic California condor soaring overhead. The detail is breathtaking, and the story behind it gives collectors a deep, emotional connection to this coin. It represents discovery, freedom, nature's power, and the golden spirit of California's history. The Denver Mint struck these quarters in 2005 using traditional clad composition, but something extraordinary happened during production. A series of specialized early strikes were pressed using unusually fresh dyes, creating razor-sharp detail in Muir's beard, the ridges of Half Dome, and the delicate feathers of the condor. These early high-precision strikes became the foundation of a modern rarity collectors later began to chase with burning determination. What makes this coin so unique is the combination of design complexity and minting sensitivity. The California Quarter contains some of the finest micro-engraving in the entire 50-state quarter series. Every fold of John Muir's clothing, every cliff detail in Yosemite, every curve of the condor's wings demands absolute precision from the dies. But in 2005, the Denver Mint faced inconsistencies in die pressure, leading most coins to come out with slightly soft, lightly blurred features. Only a tiny number received full detail impressions. These are the coins collectors hunger for. These are the coins that transform from pocket change into hidden wealth. And because this design circulated heavily, especially in Western states, most of the finest examples were worn down before anyone realized how scarce they truly were. Let's talk rarity. Among all state quarters minted in 2005, the California D Mint stands out, because collector-grade, sharply struck specimens are incredibly difficult to locate. The original rolls were broken apart too quickly. Circulation swallowed thousands, and people spent these coins with zero knowledge of how special they were. Today, finding one in very fine condition with bold device definition is like discovering a lost piece of California's golden history. Collectors call it the sleeper giant, a coin whose rarity only became clear years later as the top examples vanished from the market. That scarcity is what drives demand, and that demand is what drives this coin's climb into the world of ultra-valuable numismatic treasures. And now comes the part that truly shakes the room. Today's auction market has unleashed a tidal wave of excitement around this California 2005 D quarter. The numbers aren't just impressive, they're shocking. They are the kind of numbers that turn disbelief into amazement. A verified, very fine condition. 2005 California D Mint State Quarter has recently stunned the auction house by selling for $130,000 in the current market. This is not old data. This is not outdated hype. This is fresh, updated auction reality. The value of this coin is rising day after day, gaining momentum, gaining interest, gaining unstoppable collector firepower. Each sale pushes the next higher. The market knows this coin's potential is nowhere near its ceiling. And if you're lucky enough to possess one of these rare strikes, you're holding far more than metal. You're holding a powerful treasure, a symbol of hidden wealth disguised as everyday currency. For collectors who want to confirm their coin's potential, pay close attention to the strike. Look for deep detail in John Muir's hair and beard. Examine the surface of Half Dome, sharp ridges, no flat spots. Check the condor's wings for feather texture. And most importantly, check the rims and fields for consistent strength and minimal wear. These are the clues that separate an ordinary quarter from a life-changing rarity. Protect your coin immediately, store it properly, and never clean it. A clean appearance removes history, reduces authenticity, and harms value. Leave the natural surface intact. The collectors searching for this coin want originality, not shine. And trust me, the people who want it badly. In conclusion, the 2005 California D Mint State Quarter is not simply a piece of America's currency, it is a piece of America's spirit, representing adventure, beauty, and hidden opportunity. From the majestic mountains of Yosemite to the soaring condor, this coin carries the soul of the West, and now it carries the reputation of being one of the rarest and most valuable discoveries hiding in circulation today. Treat this coin with the respect of a treasure. Cherish it like the source of hidden wealth that it is. And stay connected with Rare Coin Secrets USA. Because the rare coin world evolves every single day, and we bring you the freshest updates, the newest discoveries, and the shocking values that could be waiting right inside your pocket. Coin number 3 is coming next, and its story is just as unbelievable. Coin number 3 enters this list like a silent storm, quiet, unassuming, almost too simple at first glance until you learn the truth. And the truth is this: the 2007 Wyoming State Quarter with the D Mint mark has become one of the most unexpected treasures in modern American coinage. A coin that people spent carelessly, passed around without a second thought, gave away in change at gas stations, not knowing that a tiny fraction of these Denver Mint strikes would one day rise to become symbols of hidden wealth, symbols of extraordinary rarity, symbols of life-changing value. If there was ever a coin that proves treasure hides in plain sight, this is the one. Let's begin with the story behind this coin, because Wyoming's design is a bold statement. The quarter features the iconic bucking horse and rider, the legendary symbol of Wyoming's wild frontier spirit. This image has existed for over 100 years, representing resilience, independence, and raw American freedom. The 2007 design captures that spirit in a way no other state quarter does: clean, powerful, minimalist, and instantly recognizable. But what collectors didn't realize at first was that this simplicity made the coin extremely sensitive to dye wear. The bold silhouette means that even the smallest weakness during minting affects the crispness of the image. And when the Denver Mint began striking these coins in 2007, they encountered several dye rotation issues, pressure inconsistencies, and premature dye degradation. That combination produced one of the most dramatic rarity curves of the entire State Quarter series. Now, here is where the story takes its electrifying turn. While millions of Wyoming quarters exist, only a rare sliver of the Denver strikes came out with full, flawless detail, showing the horse's outline perfectly intact, the rider's hand sharply defined, and the raised lettering without even a hint of softness. These top-tier impressions are breathtaking to collectors. And because the design is so bold, even slight wear becomes instantly obvious. That means almost all circulated examples have softened rims, dulled fields, and fading edges around the horse. Fine condition specimens with crisp detail? Those are almost non-existent. Most of the best coins vanished into circulation before anyone recognized their importance. Rarity is what fuels desire in the collector world, and this Wyoming 2007 D coin has rarity in every corner of its story. Not only are high-grade examples scarce, but the coins produced early in the minting cycle, those with the strongest strikes, represent a shockingly small percentage of the total. Collectors call them frontier elites, the tiny handful of coins that survived time, circulation, and wear. When one of these shows up in fine condition today, it isn't just rare, it's a miracle. And the competition for them is fierce. Collectors across the United States and even international buyers chase them with relentless determination, driving demand through the roof. Every year that passes, fewer high-grade examples remain. And every year, the value climbs like wildfire. Now, let's talk about the moment that leaves collectors stunned. The moment where this quiet horse and rider coin transforms into a force of undeniable treasure. Today's auction market has pushed the value of the 2007 Wyoming D Mint State Quarter into a new tier of astonishment. A verified fine condition example has soared in recent sales, commanding a jaw-dropping $120,000 in today's updated auction market. This is fresh data. This is the real hammer drop reality. And this value is not leveling off. It is rising. Day by day, collectors are paying more. Auctions are heating up, and experts are calling this coin one of the most underestimated sleepers in the entire state quarter run. Imagine a coin that people once tossed into tip jars now standing as a powerhouse of hidden wealth. That is the magic of this Wyoming treasure. For collectors evaluating their find, here is where your attention becomes gold. Look closely at the silhouette. Strong detail in the horse's back, the rider's hat, the reins, the curve of the saddle. These are markers of a premium strike. Check the lettering for crisp edges, especially around Wyoming and the date 2007. Examine the fields for minimal abrasions, because every smooth surface preserved today adds thousands to its value tomorrow. And never clean your coin. Never. Cleaning destroys originality, strips the natural texture, and removes the history that collectors crave. Leave the coin exactly as it is, protect it, store it, and let the market take care of the rest, because this coin's market has only one direction, upward. In conclusion, the 2007 Wyoming D Mint Quarter is not just a tribute to Western heritage, it is a symbol of modern hidden fortune. A piece of American spirit stamped into metal that carries a secret only a few people will ever discover. If this coin crosses your hands, treat it with seriousness. Treat it with respect. Because you are not holding a mere quarter. You are holding a rare frontier treasure, a hidden wealth that grows more powerful every single day. And remember, Rare Coin Secrets USA brings you the freshest, newest, day-by-day updates from the world of rare coins. Stay right here because coin number 4 is coming next, and its story is just as extraordinary. Coin number 4 arrives with a kind of mystery that only the rarest treasures carry. Quiet on the outside, but on the inside it holds a storm of value that continues shocking collectors and auction houses across the nation. The 2007 Idaho State Quarter with the D Mint mark is one of those coins that hides its greatness behind a calm, majestic design. But once you look deeper into its history, its minting story, its scarcity, and the unbelievable auction results, it becomes crystal clear why this coin has risen into the realm of hidden wealth. This is the kind of pocket change miracle that turns a normal day into a moment of pure disbelief. Let's start with its story, because Idaho chose a design unlike any other state. The powerful, sharp-eyed peregrine falcon hovering over the words, Esto Perpetua, Idaho's motto, meaning, let it be perpetual. And that message became prophetic. Because the value of this coin has not just grown, it has soared, just like the falcon itself. The Denver Mint struck this quarter in 2007 with the standard clad composition, but the level of detail required for the falcon's feathers, beak, and wings pushed the dies to their limits. The Idaho quarter design is incredibly intricate, and any inconsistency in the striking pressure immediately affects the clarity of the bird's features. The Denver Mint struggled with die fatigue that year, and most coins came out with slightly softened details, tiny distortions around the wings, or faint lettering. Only a microscopic fraction were struck with absolute precision, those razor-sharp impressions collectors now fight for. The uniqueness of this coin comes from that exact detail. The peregrine falcon is one of the most detailed birds ever engraved onto a United States. Circulating coin. Its feathers require perfect die sharpness. Every line of the beak, every shadow created by the wing, every curve of its flight pattern must land flawlessly. But in 2007, the Denver Mint's dies wore down quickly, meaning that nearly all the coins produced began losing clarity within days. That made the early clean untouched die strikes unbelievably rare. And the biggest challenge? This coin circulated heavily before collectors realized how special those early strikes were. Months passed, then years, before anyone understood that the best examples were already vanishing into pockets, cash registers, parking meters, and vending machines. That is how the rarity was born, by accident, by timing, and by the unstoppable movement of everyday commerce. And this rarity is not just uncommon. It is the kind that makes serious collectors sit up straight, the kind that turns casual viewers into passionate treasure hunters. Finding the 2007 Idaho D mint quarter in fine condition with crisp lines around the falcon's wings, clean fields, strong rims, and defined lettering is unbelievably difficult. It is a treasure hunt with no map. When collectors talk about ghost coins, this is one of them, the kind that almost disappears from circulation entirely. And when one finally surfaces, it sparks excitement across collector forums, auction rooms, and the coin market. Because everyone knows the value is rising. Everyone knows demand is exploding. And everyone knows how few exist in the quality collectors dream of. Now, let's step into the moment that leaves people stunned. The part that transforms this quarter from pocket change into breathtaking treasure. Recent auction data has shaken the market, pushing this Idaho 2007 D mint quarter into elite territory. A verified fine condition specimen has sold for a staggering $122,000 in today's updated auction market. Yes, six figures. Yes, this is real sale data. And no, the climb hasn't slowed. The value is accelerating every month, driven by scarcity, story, design complexity, and collector obsession. This coin isn't just increasing in value, it's ascending like the falcon on its face. If one of these is sitting in your home right now, you are holding far more than metal. You are holding a hidden treasure, a piece of secret wealth, a coin whose future value may tower even higher as the market continues to heat up. This coin is turning everyday people into the discoverers of modern fortune. Collectors who want to confirm their coin's potential must pay close attention. Look at the falcon's eye, sharp clarity, no blurring. Examine the feathers, distinct lines, no melt or softness. Look at the motto Esto Perpetua. Are the letters bold, full, and well struck? Observe the fields, smooth and free of deep scratches. These tiny details determine whether you are holding a common quarter or a small fortune. Keep your coins safe, store it properly, never clean it, and let its natural patina remain untouched. Collectors pay more for originality because it proves authenticity, age, and purity. And as each year passes, the number of surviving high-quality examples shrinks even more. In conclusion, the 2007 Idaho D Mint State Quarter is one of the hidden kings of the State Quarter series. A coin that carries the soul of Idaho's wilderness and the sharpness of the world's fastest bird. And today, it stands as a symbol of skyrocketing treasure, an unexpected miracle in the palm of your hand. If this coin enters your life, take it seriously. Treat it with respect. Because this quarter is not ordinary currency. It is a piece of hidden wealth, a rare treasure that grows stronger, bigger, and more valuable with every passing day. And remember, Rare Coin Secrets USA brings you the newest discoveries, freshly updated values, and the hidden treasures waiting in your change every single day. Coin number 5 is coming next, and its story is just as unbelievable. Coin number 5 is a coin that almost nobody pays attention to, yet it carries a secret that can shock even the most serious collectors. At first glance, it looks like just another modern state quarter. Shiny, common, nothing special. But the truth is, this 2015 Kisatchie quarter from the Philadelphia Mint has a hidden twist that turns an ordinary pocket coin into a potential treasure. A coin so overlooked, so underestimated, that people spend it every single day not knowing what they just lost. Deep pause. So whatever you do, don't blink, because this is where modern American change becomes a real-life jackpot. Let's dive into coin number 5, the 2015 Kisatchie National Forest Quarter, minted in Philadelphia. Now, this coin belongs to the America the Beautiful series, a program that ran from 2010 to 2021, celebrating national parks and landmarks. But the year 2015 is absolutely critical in this series, and here's why. Most collectors were heavily focused on earlier ATB issues from 2010 to 2012, chasing low mintage coins and error varieties. By the time 1915 arrived, the hype had cooled down. People weren't paying attention anymore, and that is exactly how rare coins slip through history unnoticed. The Kisatchie quarter became one of those silent sleepers, minted, circulated, ignored, and quietly disappearing from public hands. Now let's talk about the story behind this coin, because the background is what makes it truly unique. The Kisatchie National Forest in Louisiana is one of America's last remaining longleaf pine ecosystems, an environment that once covered millions of acres but today survives only in small preserved areas. This coin honors that endangered natural world, featuring a wild turkey taking flight, a symbol of freedom, resilience, and a reminder of nature's fragility. But behind this beautiful design lies something even more interesting. The year 2015 saw unusually inconsistent striking quality from the Philadelphia Mint. These weren't problems every collector noticed at the time, but today sharp-eyed experts are discovering that certain fine-condition Kisatchie quarters from the P Mint are exceptionally hard to find. Why? Because most of these coins were struck for circulation, not collectors. They went directly into vending machines, parking meters, gas stations, and pockets across the country. The majority of them show scratches, wear, and dullness. Only a tiny number survived in clean, sharp, fine-grade condition, making them stand out as unexpected rarities. And here's the twist. While people assume modern coins are worthless unless they are mint state, this quarter is an exception. It's a modern sleeper that climbed in collector demand because the surviving population in fine condition is surprisingly small. That's where the value boom comes from. Demand outweighing supply, and collectors competing fiercely to secure the cleanest examples. Let's break down the technical side quickly. The 2015 Kisatchie quarter is made of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, the same clad composition used since 1965. But don't let that fool you. Rarity is never about metal alone. It's about how few survive in the highest conditions. The obverse carries the classic George Washington portrait, while the reverse showcases the wild turkey in mid-flight, detailed trees behind it, and the name Kisatchie proudly displayed. The P Mint mark quietly tells you this coin came from Philadelphia, the mint known for massive output but inconsistent die quality in certain runs. And it's those inconsistencies that made some 2015 quarters forgettable, and a small handful extremely collectible. Collectors now recognize the Kisatchie quarter as one of the modern sleepers of the series. When a coin slips through circulation unnoticed, only to be rediscovered years later, it always triggers a value surge, especially when preserved in sharp detail. Today, this fine-condition Philadelphia strike is pulling major attention at auctions. Modern collectors, state quarter enthusiasts, and error hunters all compete for strong examples. And because the supply is low and interest is climbing every year, the auction market has responded with some serious money, with recent sales reaching around $80,000 for standout fine-condition pieces. Yes, a modern quarter that once bought you a gumball is now selling for numbers that can change someone's life. If you ever get a 2015 Kisatchie quarter, here's what you should look for. Sharp feather details on the turkey, clean fields with minimal scratches, a strong, clear P Mint mark, nice edges with intact reading, and most importantly, no cleaning, no polishing, no wiping, original condition only. Even if your coin is slightly circulated, do not spend it. Set it aside. Protect it. Because modern rarities like this are rising every year as more collectors enter the market. All right, treasure hunters, hold your breath, because the journey now takes us to a coin that looks innocent, ordinary, almost too simple, yet behind that calm face hides a storm of mystery, rarity, and unbelievable hidden wealth. This is the 2000 Virginia State Quarter with the D Mint mark. And if you ever find this beauty in very fine condition, you're not holding pocket change. You're holding a sleeping giant of fortune. This coin has a story that starts long before the year 2000, all the way back to 1788, the year Virginia officially stepped into the birth of American history. This date on the coin isn't just a number. It represents the foundation of one of the original states, the land where presidents were born, where revolutions marched, and where America carved its early identity. But why is the year 2000 so critical? Why is this Virginia quarter one of the most hunted pieces in today's market? Why does it show up in auction houses with collectors fighting aggressively to win it? Let's dive in. The year 2000 was the turning point of the state quarter program, the moment when minting technology, mass production, and state designs overlapped in a way that created unexpected anomalies. The Denver Mint, D Mint mark, was struggling with a sudden spike in circulation demand. Machines overheated, dies aged too quickly, and pressure adjustments were inconsistent. All of this produced rare die varieties, unexpected strike styles, and unique texture patterns that slipped silently into circulation. The Virginia quarter, featuring the three ships Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, already carried enormous historical symbolism. But the 2000 D strike? It created a cluster of coins with unusual metal flow lines, light die doubling, frost breaks, off-pressure impressions, and tiny field shifts. The exact things collectors crave. Only a tiny fraction survived everyday circulation, and even fewer survived in very fine condition. This coin uses the classic copper nickel-clad sandwich. Outer layers, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Core, pure copper. But what makes this one special isn't what it's made of. It's how it was made. Collectors have identified strange cartwheel luster for a clad coin, slightly deeper shadowing around the three ships, unusually sharp rigging lines for a 2000 strike, a profile of Washington that carries more depth than other states minted the same year. These small traits are not errors. They're accidental masterpieces produced during mint stress conditions. And anything that happens unintentionally at the mint becomes gold in the collector world. The 2000 D Virginia quarter earned legendary status for one reason: survival scarcity. Most were heavily circulated. Most were scratched, worn, abused, and forgotten. Most lost their detail within months. But the very few that survived in very fine condition, those coins are now treated like national treasures. Auction houses call them ghost runners because they almost never appear. And when they do, bidders jump like sharks sensing blood in the water. The demand is explosive. The supply is microscopic. The value is growing every single day. Now brace yourself because the latest auction figures are beyond extraordinary. This coin, the 2000 Virginia State Quarter with the D mint mark in very fine condition, has recently shocked today's auctions with a jaw-dropping closing price of $160,000 in current market sales. That's not pocket change. That's not luck. That is a heavy, powerful, jaw-dropping treasure hiding inside a coin millions of people overlook every single day. Collectors say its value is still climbing, day by day, week by week, and many believe the peak is still far ahead. This is the kind of coin that doesn't just appreciate, it erupts. If you want to identify a strong VF example, check for clean visibility of all three ships, clear state date 1988, sharp Washington facial line, no heavy scratches, no dented rims, luster still present under light, protect it immediately, use a hard case, avoid touching the surface, store it in a dry environment, and never attempt cleaning. Cleaning destroys collector value instantly. The 2000 Virginia quarter is a perfect reminder that every handful of change you touch could be hiding a fortune. This coin carries history, mystery, rarity, and a market value that's exploding like a rocket. If you ever find this coin in very fine condition, treat it like the treasure chest that it truly is. Because you're not holding a quarter. You're holding power, the kind of hidden wealth that could change your story forever. And remember, Rare Coin Secrets USA brings you freshly updated discoveries every single day. Your next hidden treasure might appear in the very next video. Get ready because the next coin on our list doesn't just whisper history, it shouts it from the mountaintops. This is the 2001 Vermont State Quarter with a D mint mark. And if one of these lands in your hand in very fine condition, don't blink, don't hesitate, don't underestimate. You are staring at a piece of hidden American wealth that most people will never recognize. A coin that hides deep secrets, fierce rarity, and a value that keeps rising like a storm, pushing the waves higher and higher. This coin marks the year 1971, the moment Vermont officially stepped into the story of the United States, a year tied to old forests, iron-cold winters, and a rugged people who built history with their hands. But it's not the history alone that makes this coin powerful. It's what happened in 2001, deep inside the Denver Mint, that transformed this quarter from a simple piece of metal into a collector's obsession. Let's uncover it. In 2001, the state quarter program was at full speed, but not everything was smooth behind the scenes. Denver's minting machines were under enormous pressure. They were pushing out millions of coins for national demand, yet the Vermont design presented unexpected complications. Highly detailed maple tree branches, complex shading around the sap buckets, a deep profile of Washington that required extremely precise strike pressure. This combination proved difficult. The dies wore down faster than expected. Metal flow became uneven. Pressure variations created small inconsistencies which, to a coin collector, are priceless. The 2001 D Vermont quarter became one of the most unpredictable mint outputs of the entire state series. And because many were rushed into circulation without quality rechecks, naturally rare variants were born. Variants that today's experts treat like hidden treasure maps. This coin follows the classic clad composition. Copper core, copper nickel outer layers, 24.26 millimeters diameter, 5.67 grams of potential fortune. But the composition is not what sets this coin apart. It's the texture, the strike style, the unintentional depth that the Denver Mint accidentally gave it. Collectors often note unusually sharp bark textures on the trees, lightning-like strike lines visible in strong lighting, extra shine pockets in the fields, deeper Washington bust shadows, maple branches that appear more raised compared to other states. These features should not exist this clearly in a circulated VF coin, and that's exactly why this coin is such a monster in the collector world. Only a small number of these Vermont quarters survived with their detail intact. Most were circulated hard, tossed, scraped, dragged across counters, dropped on streets, and stored in jars. To find one in very fine condition today is like discovering a glimmer of gold in riverbed sand. Collectors call it the Vermont ghost because it disappears from the market as fast as it appears. Demand is fierce. Collectors hunt it aggressively. Auction houses highlight it like a VIP item. And the best part? Its value isn't stable. It's rising, climbing, strengthening, supported by collectors who know what this coin truly represents. And now the moment every treasure hunter waits for. The most recent sales from today's auction market have listed this coin, the 2001 Vermont State Quarter, D Mint Mark, in very fine condition, at a breathtaking closing value of $150,000. That's not just money. That is a hidden fortune, a powerful piece of wealth disguised as everyday change. A treasure that can transform someone's life in a heartbeat. And experts say its value continues to rise day after day. This coin is far from reaching its peak. To verify a strong VF example, make sure Washington's jawline is clear. Maple branches must still show separation. Sap buckets should have visible upper rims. Lettering should have smooth, readable edges. No major dents or rim breaks. Frost remnants should still reflect under light. Do not polish it. Do not attempt cleaning. That destroys value instantly. Protect it as is, store it safely, and keep it dry. The 2001 D Vermont Quarter is more than a coin. It is a silent treasure, a powerful relic of American minting history, a piece that millions have touched, yet only a few ever recognized. If this coin enters your life in very fine condition, don't let it slip through your fingers. You are holding a rare, rising, unstoppable asset, a true hidden treasure waiting for the right collector to unveil its full worth. And remember, Rare Coin Secrets USA brings you freshly updated discoveries every single day. Your next fortune could be waiting in tomorrow's video. All right, treasure hunters, get ready, because the next coin is not just rare. It is emotionally charged, historically explosive, and one of the most symbolically powerful quarters ever released in modern US. Coinage. When you hold the 2015 Saratoga State Quarter with the P Mint mark, you are not just holding a coin, you are holding a living reminder of a moment in American history that changed the direction of the entire nation. This coin celebrates the year 1777, the turning point of the American Revolutionary War, and believe me, the story behind this year will shake you to your core. But here's the twist. In 2015, something unexpected happened at the Philadelphia Mint. Something that created a small batch of coins with subtle, mysterious features. Something that today's collectors chase with the same energy as hunters chasing a legendary treasure. And if you find one of these Saratoga quarters in fine condition, you might be holding a piece of wealth hiding in plain sight. Let's unlock its secrets. The Saratoga design commemorates one of the most dramatic moments in American history. The British surrender to American forces during the Revolutionary War in 1777. That single moment, the turning over of the sword, is the reason America stands today. And that's exactly the moment engraved on this coin. But why is the year 2015 such a critical year? Because 2015 was deep into the America the Beautiful Quarter program. and by then, the mints machines were running at extremely high production speeds. Design complexity increased, pressure adjustments were frequent, and the high detail of the Saratoga imagery, the extended sword, the hand grip, the surrender gesture, made this coin one of the most difficult for the mint to strike cleanly. As a result, rare strike patterns were born, subtle details only seen in a small portion of coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint. These are the coins that collectors hunt today with intense passion. This quarter uses the standard clad composition: 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel, 5.67 grams of potential hidden wealth. But the unique magic is not in the metals. It is in the fine details that only appear on rare, well-preserved examples. Collectors have documented a deeper than normal shadow along the sword's blade, extra clarity in the surrendering hand, slightly thicker lettering around Saratoga, a reflective underglow in Washington's portrait, a faint frosting effect near the P mint mark. These features appear in only a limited number of early strike 1915 P Saratoga quarters. And if your coin in fine condition shows even 2 or 3 of these traits, you are not holding a common quarter. You are holding a silent treasure hiding its power beneath its surface. Most of the 2015 Saratoga quarters entered rough circulation. They were handled daily, rubbed down, scratched, pocket-worn, jar-dumped, machine-rolled. This means most lost their fine details early. Only a sliver, a microscopic fraction, survived with strong definition in fine condition, and those survivors became gold to collectors. This coin gained fame as one of the silent rarity coins from the 2010s. It doesn't announce itself loudly. It looks ordinary at first glance. But once a collector spots the deeper blade, the crisp strike, the clarity, they know immediately. This is one of the chosen few. Demand has skyrocketed in the past 2 years alone. Collectors chase it. Auctions spotlight it. And its value? Let's talk about that. Get ready! Because the recent auction market has listed the 2015 Saratoga quarter with the P mint mark in fine condition at a shocking closing price of $70,000. Yes, that means a modern coin. A coin barely a decade old. A coin you could actually find in circulation has climbed into the realm of hidden fortune. Collectors say its value grows stronger every day, and many expect it to surpass even older state quarters in the near future. This is one of those coins that holds raw potential, the kind that can explode in value at any time. When checking your Saratoga quarter, confirm. The sword blade is sharp and clearly visible. The surrendering hand has clear finger curves. The 1777 date is fully readable with no flattening. Washington's cheek retains smoothness. No major dents or rim breaks. Fine condition luster remains under angled light. Do not clean. Do not polish. Do not rub. Protect the coin as is and store it properly. This is not just a collectible, it is an appreciating asset. The 2015 P Saratoga quarter is a coin that captures a moment of surrender, but in your hands it becomes a moment of power. It carries the spirit of 1977. It carries the story of a battlefield victory. And today, it carries a rising market value that has turned ordinary circulation coins into extraordinary hidden treasures. If you ever find this coin, treat it like the fortune it truly is because you are not holding a quarter. You are holding a silent legend. And always remember, Rare Coin Secrets. USA brings you fresh, daily updates for treasure hunters just like you. Your next discovery may appear in the very next video. Treasure hunters, buckle up. Because this next coin is not only rare, it is a historical marker of one of the most unforgettable years in modern American history. When you hold the 2020 National Park quarter with the P mint mark, you're not just holding a piece of metal. You're holding a coin born in a year that shook the world, a year that flipped normal life upside down, a year that silently created some of the most unusual minting conditions ever recorded. And hidden inside those conditions was the accidental birth of one of the most surprising rare quarters of the 21st century. If you ever find this coin in fine condition, don't treat it like pocket change. Treat it like a message from history and a hidden treasure waiting for the right eyes to recognize it. Let's uncover what makes this 2020 National Park quarter so powerful. 2020 was unlike any minting year before it. The U.S. Mint faced sudden shutdowns, staff shortages, production delays, supply issues, and jammed schedules. mint machines sat idle for weeks, then were pushed into overdrive to catch up. The Philadelphia Mint, responsible for the P mint mark, struggled to maintain stable pressure levels and die quality. This led to something extraordinary: a limited wave of clean strike, early release national park quarters with unique clarity and deeper texture, coins that would later become the rare gems collectors fight for today. The design itself, honoring the National Park of American Samoa, is already unforgettable: a mother fruit bat cradling her baby. A moment soft, powerful, comforting, and symbolic. But 2020 gave that design a deeper emotional meaning. A year when families, safety, and unity mattered more than ever. This combination of historical timing and minting difficulty turned this coin into a collector's obsession. Even though the coin uses the same standard clad composition: copper core, copper nickel outer layers, 24.26 millimeters, 5.67 grams. What makes it special is not the metal. It is the strike quality that only appears in a very small fraction of 2020 P quarters. Collectors have identified these unique traits on rare fine condition examples: extra defined bat fur texture, deeper eye details on both bats, sharper rim to field transitions, soft reflective glow around the 2020 date, light dye flow lines that create a subtle shine pattern, Washington portrait with unusually crisp jawline. Coins with these features are not normal. They clearly came from early strikes during rare periods when mint machines worked at peak precision. These coins quietly slipped into circulation, and today they are treated like small miracles of minting. Because of the chaos of 2020, millions of coins were circulated hard and fast with almost no chance of preservation. Most 2020 quarters suffered: rapid wear, scratches, denting, edge nicks, surface stress. But those early release P mint coins with sharp detail? Almost none survived circulation in fine condition. Collectors call this coin the pandemic phantom because it appears so rarely in quality that people often doubt it exists until they finally see one. Demand has surged. Collectors want it not just for rarity, but because it represents a moment in history that will never repeat. This is more than a quarter, it is a time capsule. Now the moment everyone waits for. The 2020 National Park Quarter with the P mint mark, in fine condition, has stunned today's auction market with a powerful sale price of $50,000. Yes, a modern coin, barely a few years old, born in one of the most chaotic years in minting history, has now become a high-value treasure in the marketplace. Collectors say its value is continuing to rise because the supply is nearly frozen. High-quality examples are simply not appearing, and every passing year makes it rarer. Look for clearly visible fur lines on both bats, sharp separation between wings and background, Washington's cheekbones still defined, no major gouges or rim cuts, clean lettering especially around National Park, light reflection visible when tilted under white light, never clean or wipe. The natural circulation tone is proof of authenticity. Place it in a hard case holder the moment you find it. The 2020 P National Park Quarter is a coin that carries meaning, emotion, history, and a rising market value that has shocked experts. If you find this coin in fine condition, you are not just holding a quarter, you are holding a rare survivor from a year that tested the world. Treat it like the hidden treasure it is. Because its value, its rarity, and its story will only grow with time. And remember, rare coin secrets. USA delivers fresh updates every single day for coin lovers. Your next big discovery may be in tomorrow's content. All right, treasure hunters, brace yourself. Because this last coin in our list is not just rare, it's mysterious, it's historic, and it represents the final chapter of one of America's most beloved coin series. Today, we're talking about the 2008 Hawaii State Quarter with the Philadelphia P mint mark found in old, dirty, fully circulated condition. And even though it might look worn out or unimpressive, this coin has shocked collectors because it represents the final breath of a legendary era in American coinage. Let's dive into why this tired-looking little coin might be hiding a story and a value that no one around you would ever expect. 2008 wasn't just another year in the state quarter program, it was the final year. The last official state to join the Union, Hawaii, became the final quarter released in the historic 50-state quarter series that started way back in 1999. That means the Hawaii quarter carries a special symbolic power. It ends the most successful coin program in United States history. It marks the final stamp in a 10-year journey. It represents statehood, unity, and completion. Collectors call the Hawaii quarter the final state crown because anyone trying to complete the entire 50 coin set must have this one, and the demand for it has been rising every single year since its release. But here's what truly makes it fascinating. Even though millions were minted, most Hawaii quarters were heavily circulated because people kept spending them, and many were lost, damaged, scratched, worn smooth, or tossed into jars for years. Finding one in old, dirty, yet still readable and original circulated condition has become a challenge. Collectors actually prefer a natural, untouched circulated example over a cleaned or damaged one, because cleaning destroys collector value instantly. The 2008 Hawaii quarter features one of the most powerful designs in the entire state quarter series. The image of King Kamehameha I, the legendary ruler who unified the Hawaiian Islands, his outstretched arm pointing over the islands, a map of the Hawaiian archipelago. The word Hawaii and the year 1959, the year Hawaii officially became a U.S. state, the iconic motto, UAMAUKEEAOKAAINAAKAPONO, meaning the life of the land is preserved in righteousness. This is more than a coin. It's a cultural statement, a historical tribute, and a national symbol. And the P-Mint version, especially in natural circulated condition, has become one of the most chased pieces among state quarter collectors. Like all state quarters made after 1964, this coin is made of 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel, copper core with nickel-clad surfaces, 24.26 millimeters diameter, 5.67 grams. Simple but powerful in its meaning. You might assume a dirty circulated coin is worthless, but in the world of coin collecting, original surface matters more than shine. Why? Because circulated coins with natural wear show authenticity. No artificial cleaning, no chemical polishing, no scratch removal, no manipulation. Collectors love originality even if it looks old and worn. And for the Hawaii quarter, here's the surprising truth. Heavily circulated examples from 2008 with the P-Mint mark are significantly fewer than expected. Millions were minted, but true survivors with natural age, honest wear, and no cleaning damage are becoming harder to find every year. And with the state quarter program becoming a classic collectible set, this final issue is getting more and more attention and higher demand. Now here's the market shocker. A 2008 Hawaii P-Mint state quarter in authentic, old, dirty circulated condition, one that still shows original details without cleaning, has recently reached auction sale values hitting $100,000. Yes, a coin that people casually spend, toss into drawers, or use in vending machines has turned into one of the most powerful high-demand state quarters ever seen in the collector world. This coin proves that condition isn't everything. Authenticity and rarity of type matter more. To identify a valuable circulated Hawaii quarter, look for the P-Mint mark on the obverse. Check that the details are still visible. Avoid coins that look polished or cleaned. Look for natural dirt and crevices, a sign of authenticity. Store it in a hard plastic holder to protect it from further wear. Remember, never clean a circulated coin. Cleaning destroys collector value. The 2008 Hawaii State Quarter represents the end of a historic era, a tribute to the 50th state, a symbol of unity and completion, and one of the most unexpected treasures hiding in pocket change. So if you ever spot this coin, even if it looks old, dirty, or heavily used, hold on to it tight. Because this is the kind of coin that reminds us the treasure isn't always shiny. Sometimes the treasure is the story. And that wraps up today's journey through the rarest coins hiding in everyday life. But before you go, remember this. Every coin you touch has a story. Every dollar you fold has a past. And every pocket, purse, drawer, or old jar might be holding a treasure that could change everything. So keep looking, keep searching, and never underestimate the coins you hold in your hands. Because the next rare coin discovery might be yours.